So I haven't gone to Bentleyville very much in my life. I would go there a lot when I was younger, but the only reason I say I haven't gone a lot is because whenever I did go, it was meaningless. It was just for my family to get pictures, and the only meaningful time I've gone is what we're about to talk about.
Yeah, I just dragged him along and I bored him. I'm like, hey, dude, come wait, please.
And I'm just like, oh, I haven't been to Bentleyville in forever. All right, let's go.
It was great. We had a fun time.
So for those of you who wanted the rundown, there you go. You can leave the video now. But for those of you who want details,
All right, what do we start with it?
I would say about the time you picked me up.
All right. So my sister was driving me and Dalton, and then her dog got out and she got a call and she had to go grab her dog really quick. So we had to transfer to my mother's vehicle and kind of packed in there, you know, we had my siblings in there. And it was pretty fine. We got through the rest of it, no real problems. By the time we got there, Dalton's already realizing it's not exactly as he remembers.
No.
Not much different, but not exactly.
I'd like to point out the fact before you continue that when you say transfer to your mom's van, we were in the middle, not the freeway, but there were cars passing by. They were a vehicle above us.
We pulled over.
Yeah, we pulled over, we hopped out, walked, I guess, somewhat in the middle of the frickin' freeway, up a car, then just hopped in the van, and we followed the line into Bentleyville. Because your sister was just like, I gotta go get my dog. Can you go up and hop in the van? But, yeah.
Well, it's better than canceling the trip.
Yeah.
Alright, so, are we gonna do this in an orderly fashion, or are we just gonna just go straight in?
I mean, we might as well continue from where we left off.
Alright, so, we get in there, Dawn's kind of jazzed, we look at a fire, talk about how we both of us kind of like lighting fires. Not metaphorically, though, just pyromaniac-wise.
That poor building that we burnt down last week.
Anyways, yeah, it was pretty fun just to talk about that. We decided to go off from the rest of my family because, you know, they can't be that slow, right? I'm gonna talk about that in a minute.
Oh, God.
We got some hot chocolate, and we decided, hey, this sounds pretty fun. I want to go sit on Santa's lap. I want to go talk to Santa. And Dalton was like, no, we can't. I'm upset about that, man. I want to go tell Santa I want a bike. I want a fire truck. I want $400 cash.
$400. You're asking Santa. You might as well go higher than 400.
You know, I know his limit. He might spy on me daily, but I spy on him hourly.
He's a cheapskate.
Anyways, I wanted to take pictures there. There's a few things I want to take pictures just to bother everyone, make everyone angry. Oh yeah, we also took a beautiful, I think it was tweet picture of us where we hit a speed bump or something just in time. Maybe it was just like a rock, and it was just a completely blurred photo.
Oh no, I think it was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think I
I don't know why I mentioned it early.
Yeah, I like pulled my phone out to take the picture because we were gonna vlog it, and then when we got back in the car and started heading out, I'm like, shit, we didn't vlog it. Here, let me just take a picture for Twitter. He's like, all right. So I lean over and take the picture, but I think we floored it as soon as we got onto the main highway, and it shook my hand right as I took the picture. So it literally just looks like we're on something when we took the picture.
It was funny. Completely dark too. There was like no light on the inside of the vehicle.
All you have is our faces to make out and something in the background that looks like a windshield. Yeah, the walk.
So I guess we should move on to the part where we are just vibing. We get to the s'mores pit. We get some marshmallows. I don't think Dalton had any, sadly.
If I would have known, I would have had some. I didn't think I knew at the time.
No, I told you it there, and you're just like, hey, I think I'm good. I think you were just trying to be like, I think you were just trying to be nice because you didn't know if they cost money or not.
That might have been it.
But like, yeah, we got popcorn, we got some stuff. I'm trying to tell you to get stuff. You're like, nah, fam, I should be fine till later. It's like, no, okay. I ate like 3 s'mores. Decided that was a bad idea later. Not gonna talk about that. We sat there and waited. I'm like, yeah, I wonder if my mom passed by. You know, it's been a while. Probably should catch up with them. Keep waiting. You know, it's been like 20 minutes. Jesus, how long does this take? We keep waiting, and eventually, I don't know how she took so long, finally came up to us. It was like, oh, hi. And we're just like, yeah, we've been waiting. Holy crap. It was depressing, man. We'd wait forever.
I think the best part about it was the fact that most of the time we were there, we were trying to figure out, like, do you have hotspot? No, do you? No, I don't use it. Do you have data? No, it doesn't work for this. And just opening Messenger and trying to, like, text and call and text and call. And, okay, this is happening by the popcorn.
Just so we figured it out, too.
Yeah, this was happening by the popcorn booth. So we're literally just sitting there by the popcorn booth, watching people walk by going, come on.
And that's why we were also looking at random sponsors, getting confused why they're sponsoring this place.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the s'mores part. It was like little individual fire spots that like 2 to 3 people each were standing by.
Yeah.
They had rocks lined out and people were getting s'mores.
S'mores are good.
Yeah, I think the main reason why in my head is I'm like, I don't want to make them spend money.
But they're freaking free, man. If you would have listened to me, you would have gotten some freaking...
I regret it, I know. I'm sorry.
But, anyways, after we move on from there, that's when we saw the Santa booth thing that was in a different line. There was already like 100 people in line, and Dalton didn't want to wait 20 freaking minutes to go see Santa. I'm upset about that, man. I really wanted to see Santa.
To be fair, we had just spent the last 40 minutes not only walking through that long-ass tunnel, but waiting for someone else.
There's a few picture things. Some of them cool, some of them iffy. Some of them supposed to be romantic, which is funny. I wanted to take a picture in all of them just to send anonymously and see how people react. Would have been funny. That's all I gotta say.
Literally just take like a random romantic photo with no one there except yourself, just like sitting on Santa's lap looking super happy.
Just be like, okay, what does this mean? It means that we had a fun time at Bentleyville.
Santa.
Oh?
What does this picture mean? You're almost 18. Santa.
Santa.
Dr. Pepper. Santa.
Anyways.
But yeah, what did we even do after that? I think that was the point when it started to wind down and not much was happening anymore.
No, we did a couple more things. I just need a second. I know it. Oh yeah, it started to loop back, and us not wanting to wait again, just got bored and kind of just walked around. We skipped the important part about the shop, where you talked to my little brother because I was like, "Yo, Logie, what's up, my guy, my little brother?"
Yeah.
And you're just like, "Hi, little child. That happens to be this guy's brother. What is up?" Obviously not like that, but you know.
I was not paying attention to the part in the shop because all I remember from it is when we did loop back around, we went into like this half gift shop, half like straight up just a little shop place.
I don't know if before we even went around the first time.
I kind of swore it was after because I remember looping and going in and being like, why is she spending this time talking to somebody? Because I think your mom was talking to a person for like 10-15 minutes and we're just waiting.
Yeah, it was stupid. People would be like that. I don't know why. But it was fun because we talked and then you had a conversation going, you say library? Bro, guess what word's on the library? Or library. Library. I'm just like, shut up. Shut up. Please.
It isn't though.
I say things the way I say it because I'm lazy, okay?
To be entirely honest, whenever I say library, I barely pronounce the first R anyway.
To be fair, the reason I don't use that R is because I always refuse to use a hard R, bro.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Ever since I just was thinking that, it is not with my mind for like a solid few seconds. I had to say something like that. I apologize. Cut that out if you must. I do not care.
But yeah, after everything started to settle down, I think when we were in the loop itself, most of it was either us talking, us trying to get further, like, past people, people passing us, or us just looking at all of the lights that were set up. Oh yeah, there was
Some
a
of the
point.
lights are actually pretty cool.
Yeah, there was a point where you also were getting under it and just walking on the snow outside the actual dedicated tunnel.
To be fair, that tunnel, there's no like signs on that particular one. And since there was like no limits, it was just like, oh, cool, I guess I can walk over here. I didn't even know one tell us not to. There's no guards or anything. There's no giant elf men going, hey. Santa said no going this way. I mean, if there was, I'd probably cry. But
I'd be mortified.
Just trying to walk, also a giant buff elf. Hey, Big S says not to go this way. Okay.
He's like 6'6" or something.
No, he's not even like tall. He's just like really skinny on stilts.
I want to imagine like there's that one elf who is super short. Like when I say short, I mean midget, like 4 foot exactly. But instead of building height, he gained muscles. So you hear this really buff voice like, hey, and you look down and right at the tip of your knees, you see this elf who's got muscles the size of your freaking thighs.
What toy do you make? I don't know. Some that includes steel. Okay.
I make the factory.
I make the factory and the elves.
He's just like,
oh god.
He's got glasses on, he's got a leather jacket on. Big S said not to come this way. Just, okay. Don't have to tell me twice.
Honestly, if I saw a giant buff elf, like giant for an elf, I don't know, I don't think I could handle it emotionally. Also, if you're hearing me go tss and leaving, I'm getting texts really quick. I think they stopped.
But after,
they stopped.
But after we there was a point where we decided we should go, and when after we got back in the car, the whole thing with the photo happened. I got back to my house, and my suspicion about not eating, not money-wise, but saying I was good was confirmed because I got back and there was, apparently my mom had made garlic bread, spaghetti and meatballs, and like this whole thing. And I ate
I was so depressed. If I knew that, I would have broken into his house, not care in the world. Oh wait, my mom made spaghetti not too long later, and I didn't even know it. That was the best part. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it is. Of course, my mom was like, do you have a good time? Yeah, well, that's good. And I just sat down, and I remember sitting on my couch with a plate of spaghetti. I was about to take a bite, and I stopped and just, for about 10 seconds, said nothing, and whispered under my breath, fuck, I should have had some s'mores, before just taking a big old bite of garlic bread.
I mean, to be fair, if it would have stopped you from eating garlic, if it would have filled you enough to a point where you wouldn't eat garlic bread, first you would have murdered me. Just saying.
I would have, like, opened an interdimensional portal, grabbed you by the collar of your shirt, and, like, with blood-red eyes, look at what you did to me!
I'm sorry, can I have a bite? No! You caused this. Alright, I'm sorry.
No, you caused this. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Throws you back through the portal.